Viewer discretion advised.
What's up YouTube, Big D here, time to review The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 2, titled Strangers. Now this is a spoiler review. If you guys haven't seen my reviews before, I do spoilers in here. No comic book spoilers, do not worry, I'm not going to ruin anything from the comics or Father Gabriel, anything like that, nothing's going to be ruined. Just of the episode itself, of what's been going on. It'll take me at least 2 minutes to recap the whole episode, pros and cons, give you my final thoughts. Thank you so much for joining me on this Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, etc., wherever you're watching. Thank you so much, and hope you enjoy. So, first off, fist bump, man, between Tara and, her name's Tara, right? Tara and Rick. Fist bump. Michonne has no sword. Remember, she's like, oh shit, I have no sword. I really didn't enjoy that. Rick gets his watch back. It's a very defining moment. Don't forget, if you missed the episode, go to amc.com/TheWalkingDead. Watch the full episode there. Sorry. So somebody's watching the group in the woods. Someone's stalking them. I wonder who it is. Morgan? I think we already know who it is. So they meet Father Gabriel, and he's like, well, I called for help. So help came. Yeah, I do like that, the dialogue, man. And he jokes around like, maybe I'm just leading you to a trap. My friend said my sense of humor ain't that great. And we see the church, man, and they check it out, and they're going to go scavenge for food. And I love what Rick says to Carl, you are not safe. And, you know, Carl promises to take care of Judith. And Glenn finds 3 silencers, and it's scared, man. People are scared. I'm sorry, Father Gabriel's scared, man. He's just, whoa, you know, he very, very scared, and he fights zombies, or the group's fighting zombies in this dirty water, and they almost got Bob. Bob gets taken down underwater, and they find a lot of food. They save Bob, and in the back of the church, in the wood, it says, you'll burn for this, which is a secret that we'll find out later this season, or next week. So Abraham's toast, he does a toast. Why do you want to be survivors? You could be heroes. We go to D.C., live and take back the world. Metaphorically. And basically, Rick's just like, well, we're in. So, wine night, and it reminds me of Season 1, Episode 6, which was the season finale of Season 1, where they were drinking with Dr. Jenkins or something. The toast, you know, the season finale of Season 1, where they're drinking and wine and everything. It kind of reminded me of that, but in a church. And, basically, Rick does this threat that he does in every season where he goes to Gabriel, and he's like, if you hurt my family, I will kill you. He's done that to the governor. He's done that to the prisoners in prison, the first couple episodes. If you hurt my family, I will kill you. He's done it before, basically, but with a gun like that most of the time. So he does a threat. Daryl and Carol go after this car that was the car that took Beth. So they notice that. And then after Beth's car, someone hits Bob outside. And then we find out it was Gareth. Gareth cut off Bob's left leg, and he's eating it. Barbecue. Anyway, I enjoy that. So basically, that's it, man. Oh, by the way, the guy that Tyrese beat up last week is still alive. So overall, what did I think of this episode, man? Strangers. Let's start with the cons first. I'm not a fangirl where I'm like, Daryl, but we need to see more Daryl and more Carol. It's just a must. You know, they're focusing too much, and I'm glad we have a new character. I'm glad, finally, somebody new. But still, you're lacking on it a little bit. I know you're saving it for Beth and everything, but you could have at least teased at the end of them still following the car. So we need a little bit more Daryl. We also need more Abraham and Eugene and Rosita. They've been new characters since last season. We need a little bit more of them, a little bit more talking with them. Yeah, Abraham's toast, good. But what's the point of having Rosita and Eugene if they're not going to say one single damn line throughout the whole episode? We need them to talk. Give them at least 5 lines, 2 lines, 3 lines. That's it. At least let them talk. You agree? The effects, man. 50-50 on the effects. Last week's effects were amazing. But this week, you know, I saw like them sticking like a fork into the zombie and take it out. There's no blood. There's no dirt on it or nothing. It just looks like, okay, action. Alright, fall. You know, it's kind of like one of those things. Like, I love the walkers, and it's beautiful, and it's amazing the way that Greg Nicotero and his team does it. But the effects itself, man, aren't... A lot of these kills are more CGI than ever. They just went full-on CGI, which it's been CGI before, but it looks more fake than it used to be, how it used to be. And this episode, for me, personally, is too predictable. Not of just Gabriel, but I was thinking in my head, wouldn't it be weird if Gareth took down Bob? Oh, he did. Super easy. And I predicted, he's probably going to have his leg cut off. Oh. Yeah, his leg cut off. It's too predictable at points for me, honestly. Now, the pros, man. The action in this episode. Last week's action was way better, but in this episode, it was suffice. It was good. It was entertaining for what we had. Gareth himself, man. Honestly, I believe this actor slightly, guys, maybe a little bit more better than David Morrissey's the governor. He's going to have to give me some time to get into my heart for Gareth, but the governor's there. But will Gareth enter my heart? I don't know. But honestly, he seems... I wasn't scared when he was eating his leg and everything. I was kind of like, barbecue. Either way, then Gareth's still awesome. I'm for Gareth. Team Gareth. The mystery and the suspense and the thrill of this episode is just completely amazing, and it builds you up. I love the plot about Bob. I love where they're going with Bob, the twist and everything. How he got bit and everything. And we didn't see it, but he was like, yeah, he feels bad. He's not going to make it to Washington and everything. The church and the way that it looks and the relations and the religiousness of this episode was really great and really fun. I love the humor. There's not that much humor, but for what it is, it wasn't forcing humor on us. It was that kind of... that type of humor. I love the pacing. I think the pacing was really good. I think it had a fun sort of pace. I didn't feel slow. I didn't feel, oh my god, really? I felt good. The pacing was good. And the dialogue, I think it was great writing. Let's give a big hand. This is the 53rd episode out of the whole series. 53 episodes in, man. And it was directed by David Boyd and written by Robert Kirkman, man. This was written by the head honcho himself. So let's give a big clap, man, real quick to this episode, strangers. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Comment down below. Let me know, what do you guys think about The Walking Dead Season 5 thus far? And what's going to be going on with Bob? The question is, will Bob die next week, or do you think he is able to be saved and become another Herschel? Limping again, basically, or are they just going to kill him next week? Because we see him alive next week, but next week's episode is called 4 Walls and a Roof. I believe it kind of represents the church. Anyway, thank you so much. Feel free, guys, to share. Don't forget to subscribe. You can feel free to that. I also review Comic Book Men every Sunday, man. Check out all the other TV shows I review: Gotham, Arrow, The Flash, Jane the Virgin, Bones, Z Nation, much, much more. Thank you so much, guys. Hope all of you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Another day, another $3 trillion. I don't know if I did that right. Peace and love, guys. May the spot be with you always.